I'm now going to continue my video series on elementary mathematics with a second grade Common Core word problem. And I'm going to dedicate this video to Math with Mr. Almeida. And I'm presuming that is how you pronounce your name. If I am wrong, I do apologize right off the bat. Okay, let's get into this, shall we? There are 32 coats. 10 of them are black, and the rest of them are brown. How many brown coats are there? Okay, let's start this way. Unless you are conducting a research study, or you are performing statistics, or you are performing accounting or data processing, there is no such thing as a two-dimensional bar. It doesn't exist. I don't care what people tell you. You go look it up in the dictionary and you'll find out that I am absolutely correct on this. There's no such thing as a two-dimensional bar. Even cylindrical bars that hold up your clothes, they're round. They're not flat. Doesn't work that way. Okay, so from now on, you guys are going to draw three-dimensional bars. And yes, you can actually teach a kid between the ages of 7 and 9 how to draw a three-dimensional bar. And I encourage you to do so. Okay? Now the next thing we have to cover here is this brace, because you're going to be using it. Now when a 7 to 9-year-old is told to draw a brace, what are they going to do? They're going to draw a kid's face with metal things on their teeth. Because that's what kids think of when they think of braces. That's what I thought of when I was a kid, what braces were. I didn't learn this until closer to algebra. So kids, pay attention, this is a brace. Alright, so what they want you to do is after they draw, if you draw out this three-dimensional bar, they want you to draw this brace and they want you to put the number 32 up here. Why? Because you have 32 coats total. Alrighty. Then they want you to split up this bar, and this is how you're going to split up the bar, just like this. They want you to draw another brace down here, and they want you to put the number 10 because that's how many coats are black. So this has become a part-whole word problem from Common Core. Take a good look. Alright, so now they expect the kids to know the difference between a noun and a pronoun. Now think about this. This is 7 to 9-year-olds. Okay, 7 to 9-year-olds are supposed to know now the difference between a noun and a pronoun. Well, let me give you a little education. 6 out of every 10 words that you study out of the English language were derived from the Roman Empire. That's right. If you go to Rome, Italy, you'll find out that 6 out of every 10 words that you speak comes from there. If you don't believe me, I have a 1932 Latin reader that confirms this. So, there goes that argument. Now, the old Roman word for name was it was nomen, okay? If you have nomen, you have name. The Roman term nomen means name. Okay? So, what does pronoun mean? What it means is that it has a word that takes the place of a noun. That's what they called a pronomen. A pronomen was a word that took the place of a noun. Okay, so if you're reading the rest of the sentence and it says, and the rest of them, what does them take the place of? It takes the place of coat. Okay? Now in this specific case, coat is the noun and brown is the adjective that goes along with that noun. So you're actually going to replace them with the word brown coat, with the words brown coat. Brown is your adjective, coat is your noun. Okay? In this case it'd be coats because it'd be plural. Alright, so what's this letter B down here? The letter B is a variable. Now, I didn't start having this until I went into algebra. Okay. Now, a variable, ladies and gentlemen, is a number that is wearing a disguise. It's like a Halloween costume. So you have this number and it's wearing a disguise. There you go. So, what they're expecting you to do is to find the value of B. Alright, so then they want you to write a number sentence. They call this a number sentence. I don't. I'm going to read you a real number sentence in just a second, and this is how I want you to answer back to these people from now on. Okay? And you are more than welcome to send this back to the NEA, the National Education Association. Go ahead, send it back to them. If they want to talk to me, I'm more than willing to talk to them. Okay, so here's the real number sentence. Ready? If you were to take the 10 subtrahend, yep, the 10 subtrahend from the 32 minuend, then you will obtain the difference of 22. Let me say that again. If you take the 10 subtrahend from the 32 minuend, then you will obtain the difference of 22. That's a number sentence. You like that one? I love it. Alright. Well, hopefully you learned a lot out of this. I know I did. It took me 20 minutes to solve a simple word problem. You think that's a problem? I do. I think it's a very big problem. Okay. I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.